What is going on, y'all? This is your girl Janique with A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. So yield, patience. All right, the number 3. So yield and patience. So yield don't mean stop. It means merge towards a side. Um, Spirit, give me more on this energy. All right, the Ice King. Lovers, passion, union, gifts, twin flame, home. All right, you are being called to have patience with somebody you have chemistry with, somebody you see yourself in a serious relationship with, someone you have passionate feelings about. This involves marriage, partnership. Hmm. Let's get more on your reading. Spirit, give me more on this patience and yield. The Two of Cups. So this is definitely a partnership. Spirit, give me more on this energy. The King of Swords, that would be the Ice King. There's something you need to have patience about because there's something going on between a King of Swords and somebody else. The Ace of Pentacles, yeah, it's about money. Hmm. Let me get the rest of this line. Spirit, give me more on this energy. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, this is going to turn into the Three of Pentacles. Have patience with somebody, or somebody need to have patience with you, or you need to have patience with yourself. The Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, you're about to be happy as hell. Let me tell you, my other reading, all right, came out where the 6-6 portal in June, or the 6th day of June. It's about June is set up so good for y'all. The 10 of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups is feeling very accomplished for your profit, or what you've profiting in the month of June. All right. Literally, it's feeling very accomplished when it comes to your resources and what you accumulating and what you are earning. All right. The Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. Then you go from the 10 to the 10. That's feeling like whatever this Ace of Pentacles, um, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is that this King of Swords is about to communicate to you with this Two of Cups. It's about to have you very confident in your material possessions and what you could actually do for your family, what you can take care of when it comes to responsibilities, what you have left over after those responsibilities are taken care of, because the 10 of Pentacles is a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of other people that rely on your choices and your decision makings. And when I say accomplished, satisfied, all right, feeling like a dream come true. This is something solid. This is something that you've been trying to develop. Okay, and remember, the Ten of Pentacles is when you go from yourself to other people. You don't just build the Ten of Pentacles by yourself. And I see that's what you was developing. So whoever this King of Swords is, it could be an air sign. It could be just a very, very powerful figure, or someone that has a very strong title in making things happen, or you being able to communicate to them what you are trying to sow, or what idea you have, or what you need, and they right there. When I tell you the Nine of Cups, it's feeling like it's when you have everything that a normal human being desires. That's how you feel. The Ten of Pentacles is clarifying. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. In June, you are going to be so satisfied with what developed in your resources and your material values and what you can show for your hard work. Okay, it's looking like you had to have patience with somebody. It's looking like Spirit, give me more on this union. The Six of Swords to the Ace of Swords to the Three of Swords. You had to have patience with somebody that was getting some form of marriage or partnership or serious relationship together. It's looking like you or somebody will, or this Ace of Pentacles to this 10 coming in, this communication. All right, this is communication coming in about a big part of money that goes to you, that you've been trying to develop. Whatever communication this is, you go from the 10 to having what you need to take care of the many responsibilities you have accumulated in your growth. All right, and having plenty left over to do whatever it is that you want to do with it. Live life. Okay, live life. That could be the best thing you take from me is live life. Okay. The Six of Swords to the Ace of Swords is saying this is confirmation, this is communication, this is conversations, these are thoughts, this is intelligence coming in, this is emails coming in, these are signatures that has been needed and signed and approved. All right, something has been approved. Okay, Ace of Swords, where this is going to turn the Two of Pentacles, you just developing, you working hard, you balancing, you getting used to things, to like, okay, this is what I've been desiring. So a lot of things is going to change when it comes to how you spend in June. Okay, a lot of you guys are going to be really able to do what you always wanted to do moving forward. Yep. The Ten of Pentacles. And knowing that others are safe. Knowing that the other people you value are safe. All right. This is like clearance. Something is ready to move forward. And it's about this bag. Okay. So I see somebody getting something handled. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so it looked like y'all was waiting for some form of communication, some form of resource, or something from a King of Swords. All right, you had to be patient because they was figuring something out, and when it comes to their personal life, marriage, partnerships, long-term relationships, whatever that they was handling, that's not our business. Your business is knowing that in June, all right, I'm hearing the first week of June, and with this Ace of Pentacles, from the 1st to the 10th of June, things are picking up. The communication comes in. The clearance comes in. 1 second. I also see your patience being rewarded because the yield card, a lot of people would think this means stop what you're doing, stop your progress, and just wait. All right, on somebody. You didn't do that. You continued to build. You continue to invest. You continue to put in the work until you hear something from a king of swords. All right. Somebody that you communicate to with serious things, serious matters when it comes to responsibilities, finances. This is somebody you discuss with. This is somebody that always gives you wise counsel. This is somebody that comes through for you when it comes to big plans. The Ten of Pentacles is big plans. Okay, so that's how you're going to know who this person is. But your patience is being rewarded and your movement is being rewarded. It's as if, you know, my other reading said you had to pump the brakes last season on something you thought you was moving forward with. And there's a serious successful outcome with a lot of people you breaking bread with. 10 of Pentacles, and things like your foot, spirit slams your foot on the gas, chariot energy. You went from the 2 of Pentacles, that's like the chariot, the 9 of Cups, to the 10 of Pentacles, to the Ace. You did what needed to be, you did what needed to be done with a certain partnership. Okay. Also, again, you didn't stop something. This is coming in so fast for you guys in June. All right. There's something. This is the patience. All right. The King of Cups to the Moon card to the family. It's as if for some of you guys, this is family. All right. Or this is somebody that grew into family because y'all break bread with each other. This is somebody where you formed a system with. They assist. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay. There was something in their life or your life where you had to let go. You had to let go of feeling like everybody betrayed you. You had to move on. Get your money up. All right. You had to heal and you had to acknowledge and come out of agreement with feeling like you got to endure some sort of betrayal. This is a lot of swords. The King of Swords to the 3 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. That's cutting that out. Something out. Because this is what's important. The King of Cups to the Moon card to the 10 of Cups. This is what somebody like emotionally is connected to. This is a lot of thoughts when it comes to family. All right. When you know your family is good, when you know the people that you value and love is safe and provided for, you're able to be passionate with a lover. You're able to talk about marriage. You are able to, invest into a partnership in a way that you can. All right. But when partnerships and stuff start getting in the way of what you're building as a legacy, all right, you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Something happens with this Ace of Pentacles that brings you to the 10 or includes you into the 10. All right, where you and this person, y'all family values and y'all financial goals merge, and y'all up from here. Y'all up from here. This is somebody that cares about you deeply, whether you blood family, all right, or you not. The King of Cups to the Moon card to the 10 of Cups. That's feelings that somebody don't even have to discuss. That's feelings that somebody don't even have to broadcast when it comes to the love and the protection that surrounds them and you. The connection that they have. This is deep. I'm hearing what's understood don't have to be explained. Also, all right, so massive communication and forward movement after you have been kind of like waiting, patiently waiting, still moving. All right, but knowing somebody was going to communicate, it was as if something was out of your hands. You did or you can do when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles. So, oh my gosh, congratulations. All right, let a girl hold some. All right, look, the Hierophant. This is a commitment. All right, with the Ace of Cups. This is vows. This is oath. All right, this is like unbreakable. Look, the 6 of Pentacles. This is coming in. This is being shared to you because of the title you have, because of the influence you have. It's as if somebody feels like they are supposed to do this because of who they are in your life. Ace of Cups, King of Swords. This is money. This is giving you money. All right, you just had to have patience with this. And this is about to change the dynamic of your spending habits. All right, how you're able to invest into your responsibilities and have plenty left over. Okay? So you're going to have a lot of money when it comes, you're going to have, I said, a lot of money. You're going to have a lot of fun when it comes to not having to penny pinch or, you know, the 10 of Pentacles is not just a regular type of ring. It's not just regular responsibilities. I need y'all to know that. All right, so $5,000 might be little money to you because that might be two bills. You know what I'm saying? So the 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant with this assistance, with this resource, with this providing, with somebody helping you on a resourceful level, baby, you gonna be the June, your summer gonna be a hot boy, hot girl summer. Because it's looking like the fruits are here, baby, and you are in receiving mode. So I love you guys, and I'm out.